I spend an embarrassing amount of time inside a browser, researching for videos, emails, planning trips, comparing products, reading random articles. Basically, half of my life lives in those tabs. So whenever a new browser comes out, I'm less interested in the hype and more interested in one simple question. Does this actually make my day easier? In this video, I'm exploring the brand new Norton Neo browser, and this one caught my attention for a slightly different reason. Instead of leading with 100 of AI tricks, the company positions Neo as a browser that puts privacy first while still being AI powered. Norton is already well known for cybersecurity. Norton Neo claims that the chats and browsing histories stay stored locally on your device. They include Norton Web Shield to block malicious sites and phishing attempts before you click. And they say you can choose exactly what the browser remembers or forgets or turn memory off entirely. That's the promise at least. So I wanted to try it out the way I actually use a browser every day and see how it feels in real life. Neo is available on both Windows and Mac, and everything they offer right now is free. So let me walk you through how I have been using it over the last few weeks. And a big shout out to Norton Neo for sponsoring this video. When I first opened Neo, the interface felt very simple. You can immediately see the AI-powered command bar that replaces a traditional address bar. It's called the Magic Box, and it acts like a central hub for searching, browsing, content, or image creation, so it reduces the need to open multiple tabs for different tasks. I can type a URL, search in natural language, or just use it as a chatbot directly. If you're reading an article, you can tap on the Magic Box and write something like, "Summarize this," and it summarizes the page inside the Neo chat section. You'll find that chat panel in the top right corner. From there, you can ask follow-up questions as well, so it becomes more of a conversation instead of a one-time summary. What's interesting is that Neo Chat is available in all tabs. It understands what you're working on in each tab, and you can ask questions specific to that page without copying or pasting anything. That makes the whole experience feel more connected. I can even get help drafting an email response using the built-in Neo Chat, and I don't have to copy the email, paste it on the chatbot, and ask it to respond to that email. I can do it right inside the same tab, and I honestly find that super useful. Another cool feature is when your search results are flooded with links and you're not sure which one to open, you can use the Inline Summary feature. This lets you get information about a page without actually opening it. When you hover over any link, you will see a small neon icon appear, and when you move your pointer over the icon, you get two options. The eye icon is called Peek, and when you tap on it, the link opens as a floating window, so you can quickly scroll through and check if the page is what you're looking for. The second option is Summarize, and this creates a summary of that page directly inside the Neo Chat panel. You can skim through the key points before deciding whether to open the full site or not. I found this really helpful on busy search pages where everything looks similar and you don't want to open 10 tabs just to figure out which one is useful. Norton Neo can also save details from your chats and remember them for future responses. Now, this part can feel very subjective. If you're someone who isn't comfortable with AI remembering what you browse, you have the option to turn off AI memory completely in the settings. You can go to Settings, under AI mode, switch off memories. You can also view or delete any stored memories by clicking on Manage. That gives you the freedom to personalize it in a way that feels comfortable for you. And speaking of personalization, you get a lot of options to make this browser feel like your own. You can turn on vertical tabs if you prefer that layout. Another feature I really like is Smart Tab Grouping. If you have many tabs open, the browser intelligently groups them based on categories. For example, I had so many tabs opened up and Norton Neo grouped them into sections like automotive, shopping, travel, news, productivity, and things like that. All the pages related to one category stay tucked behind these color-coded groups, and it makes the whole browser feel much more organized. I really like this organization feature because it reduces that usual tab clutter we all struggle with. There's also the Neo feed, which is part of this personalization idea. It's based on your browsing interests, so it surfaces articles that are more relevant to you instead of random trending stuff. And if you want more control, you can go into the settings and use Manage Interests to adjust what kind of content shows up there. You know, the general feeling so far while using these features is Norton provides a lot of these controls back to the user. You can enable or disable a lot of these settings you're comfortable with. There's another option to automatically archive unused tabs. You can turn that off if you don't want that feature. You also get the basic options like switching between light and dark mode, and there is a built-in ad blocker as well. So these are some of the settings that you can tweak to make the browser work the way you like. One thing I want to circle back and tell you what I really like about this browser is the privacy and security. Norton already has decades of experience in cybersecurity, and you can really feel that in Neo. Norton Web Shield runs in the background, blocking malicious sites and phishing attempts before you even click on them. Your AI chats and browsing data stays stored locally on your device, not on some company's server. And you have full control. You can delete your memories anytime, turn off AI memory completely, or choose exactly what the browser remembers and what it forgets. This level of control is honestly rare for an AI-powered browser and is the kind of thing that makes me want to use Neo more often going forward. There are a variety of ways that people can use this browser in everyday life. For students, it can pull information from multiple articles and turn them into a simple, organized summary without copying anything manually. If you're planning on a project at work or at home, you can drop in a document of the PDF and ask Neo to extract key points and turn them into tasks. When you're comparing products, it can help gather the important details so you can make decisions more easily. On the personal side, it can help organize travel plans, understand spending from bank accounts, or summarize long meeting notes. The main idea is that Neo works with what's already on the screen instead of making you jump between different apps. So that's been my experience with Norton Neo. It's not about one flashy trick, it's more about how the browser fits into normal everyday internet use, reading, shopping, planning, and just getting things done without too much friction. And there's a lot of emphasis on security and user control, which I'm liking it so far. I like that it gives helpful tools without feeling pushy, and I like that the privacy controls are clear and easy to manage. If you're curious to try it out, I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This is Sanjana. Bye-bye.